we on?
Yes, recording.
Hi, I'm Teresa Perrine, and I'm one of the MTLs. I co-lead the ministry at Arizona State with my husband Jack, and he's not here tonight because he isn't feeling well. But the Crew Cares team is something that I have been running point with, and we started thinking about that we needed to develop an intergenerational group of community people to come together to care for the students and staff at ASU. What we're seeing at ASU is that 60% of the students are coming from divorced homes, and many of them have not had opportunities to sit around a table with a Christian family and know what that looks like. And that began to drive our need of how do we involve the communities for holistic care so that we could send these students 100% sent into the community. The other idea that we had with 100% sent being such a key initiative is that if we would connect the students with adults in the community, Christian leaders in the community before they actually graduated, that once they graduated they'd already have the relationships that would help ground them and actually keep them with a missional mindset once they left. So what we did this fall was we started by just having some introductory meetings with different people in the community, sharing our vision for coming alongside the students and staff. And our prayer was to have between 30 and 50 people. And God's been really gracious, and we've had, at any given time, we've got 30 to 40 people actively caring for the students. And what I've done tonight is just invited some of the students that have benefited from this to share what the Crew Cares team involvement has been, and then a couple that's just been really instrumental in not only helping us launch the program, but actually helping us conceptually design it. So they're going to share now. Go ahead and say who you are and just kind of go from there.
Sure. I'm Andrew. I am one of the leaders of the sophomore small group here at Crew at ASU. I am one of the 60%. My parents divorced when I was 9. And I didn't really have a good example of what it means to live as a family, as a Christian family. And the Hildens, Wayne and Sharon, they're our Crew Cares parents, have been really, really, really amazing. I thought it was going to be good, but it's amazing. And they've just been able to step in and really bless us with their presence and their guidance. And they've taken us out to dinner before, and they've just come alongside us and showed us what it means to live as Christians engaged in the outside world, and as a loving couple whose relationship is based on Jesus Christ. And it has been inspiring. It's been really nourishing to me. And I'm so much better for it.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I had no idea what Crew Cares really meant, and we just kind of got thrown into it. I lead with Andrew, and I wasn't sure what it meant, but it was so exciting. I didn't grow up like Andrew, but my parents were not Christians when I was growing up, and are still not. And so I was just really excited to have two older people that have walked their lives with Jesus, and they've raised their kids that way. And the wisdom that I have learned from Sharon, just speaking into my life in the way that I can better love my own mom and dad as I go back home, has been so helpful. I have grown so much this year having them speak into my life and teach me and be able to model the kind of parents that I hope I'll be able to be one day.
Hi, and I'm Micah Sanchez. I also lead the sophomore small group. And yeah, it's just been a real privilege to have the Hildens, who you're going to meet in a second, I guess, since we're kind of going around. But just such a privilege to have them. And I think as college students, we encounter these things that are beyond our wisdom level, and beyond kind of the things that we know from life experience, because we're 19, 20, 21, 22. And I think to have the Hildens, this couple who has come together and who loves Jesus, just really be alongside us and really be a resource for us to tap into and say, hey, what do you think about this? And to then see them get to know us and encourage us has just been so awesome. And I think the other thing is to build a community of prayer that is, so you have like Crusade, and then you have this community of prayer who's praying for Crew. And it's just been awesome to just see them and to have them ask for our prayer requests and ask about the updates of how our small group is going. And then just to enjoy the friendship with an older couple has just been amazing. So I think Crew Cares has just been just really beneficial to our team, I think, and overall to the ministry. So here are the Hildens, and yeah.
My name is Wayne, and I've heard the word old twice now in the last 5 minutes, and I'm just a bit offended by that, but I'll try to get over it. No, seriously, the really awesome thing about God that I've discovered in the last few months, and Sharon will probably agree, is that He has surprises for us in ministry that we usually never dream could happen. When Teresa and Jack and Sharon and I met, we kind of reconnected. We were together sort of in Rockford, Illinois years back and connected here in Phoenix. Imagine that. And when this concept was introduced to us, it really kind of took me back, because I was totally surprised, and I kind of probably even expressed that to God. I've been involved in adult ministry, divorce singles ministry, and all kinds of things like that. Never dreamed that there would be an opportunity to relate to college students and minister into their lives. And it's just been a real joy to get to know the 5 people that we've been involved with and be of any help to them. They have been a tremendous help to us too, just spiritually. Made us feel young and excited about just doing some fun things together. And it's just been a superb relationship that we've had with them. And we just pray that God will bless them as they go from here.
And I'm Sharon, and I too am just blessed. My socks are blessed off, as they say. I just can't believe that God did this for us. And when we came to Phoenix, I was fighting because I didn't want to move to the desert. And I thought, God, what in the world do you have us here for? And then this happens. And we serve in our church and so forth, but when Teresa said this to us, I was like, wait, I said, well, they don't want to hear from old people. And our first meeting with them, they said, we're not like the generation you're used to. They didn't want to hear from you. We're a different generation. We want to hear from you. And we were just so amazed at that. And so we thought, goodness, we still have things to offer to this generation. And we love being with them. We love their enthusiasm for the Lord and their enthusiasm for life and the discipleship that they are learning and using. We are just always excited, and they're an exciting group of people to be along with. We just, are enjoying it every minute of it, and we thank God for it every day. And being able to pray for them and with them, it's just a privilege. So this has been a great experience, and will continue to be.
Just as a little bit of a wrap up of what it would look like, basically we have adults that are able to serve in whatever capacity that they can. So we have people who bring cookies after our weekly meeting. We have people that have provided meals for our leadership team, snacks for our leadership team. Food is always a big sell with college students, and people like to cook. We also have people that adopt the different missional teams that we have that we send out. And then we also have people who just volunteer administratively. And the goal consistently is that they do life on life together with the college students. And the other fun thing is that we meet once a month before the weekly meeting. And in that time, we allow the adults to hear different testimonies from the students of how people have come to Christ, or people that we're praying that will come to Christ, and how the students are sharing. We've had the opportunity to equip the adults in Solarium and Perspectives. We've talked about knowing God personally, the KGP. So there's just a lot of equipping going on and a give and take with that too. So the idea really is that as this continues to grow, I believe it'll help us mobilize adults in the community so that every student will really have someone who cares for them, but also every student will really have somebody who's praying and who knows and follows Jesus that can come alongside them. The other thing I want to say, just as a key initiative that we communicate with the adults, is that Crusade is truly a leadership development organization too, and that we want the students, the crew is student-led. And so that's also been fun, that while the adults are coming alongside, they're coming alongside specifically to care and to support these students. And so you're seeing more students actually be mobilized and developed in the care that's been given. So it's just been a great thing. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.